Part 2, Shadows Unveiled, Chapter 1, The Awakening. The town of Willowbrook basked in the tranquility that had settled upon it after the defeat of the Shadow Weaver. The Institute thrived, its halls filled with eager minds and passionate souls, all seeking to unravel the enigmas of the supernatural realm. Emily, now a revered figure in the field of supernatural research, had stepped into the role of a mentor, guiding the next generation of scholars and adventurers. She revelled in the energy and enthusiasm that surrounded her, knowing that the legacy of Willowbrook would continue to thrive under their stewardship. One day, as Emily perused an ancient tome in the Institute's library, a faint tremor reverberated through the shelves, causing the dust to dance in the air. Startled, she glanced around, sensing a disturbance in the very fabric of the supernatural realm. The young researchers and scholars also felt the tremor. Their curiosity piqued. They gathered around Emily, their eyes filled with anticipation, ready to embark on a new journey of discovery. Unbeknownst to them, a new mystery was about to unfold, a mystery that would challenge their understanding of the supernatural and shake the foundations of their town. Rumours began to circulate among the townspeople of peculiar occurrences. Strange lights flickering in the forest, unexplained disappearances, and unsettling dreams that seemed to transcend the boundaries of the sleeping mind. Willowbrook was once again caught in the throes of a supernatural enigma. Emily and her companions wasted no time in assembling a team to investigate these perplexing events. They ventured into the heart of the forest where the whispers of the unknown were the loudest. As they delved deeper, the forest seemed to come alive, its ancient trees whispering secrets in the wind. A hidden path materialized before them, beckoning them further into the shadow. The path led them to a clearing bathed in moonlight, where a shimmering portal stood, pulsating with energy. It was a gateway to a realm beyond their comprehension, a realm where the boundaries of reality blurred and the supernatural held undiscovered wonders. Gathering their courage, they stepped through the portal, their senses tingling with anticipation. What they encountered on the other side surpassed their wildest imaginations. They found themselves in a realm of ethereal beauty, a place where time seemed to flow differently, where vibrant hues danced across the sky, and where mystical creatures roamed freely. This was the realm of the Fae, a realm woven from dreams and magic. The Fae folk greeted Emily and her companions with a mixture of curiosity and wariness. They explained that their realm had been in a state of unrest, disturbed by a powerful force that threatened to tear apart the delicate balance between the Fae and the mortal world. The force, known as the Dreamweaver, had gained control over the dreams of the Fae folk, turning their visions into nightmares and sowing discord and chaos throughout the realm. The Fae desperately sought the assistance of Emily and her companions, but they possessed the unique ability to navigate the intricacies of the supernatural realm. Emily and her team accepted the Fae folk's plea, knowing that the fate of both realms hung in the balance. They embarked on a quest to find the source of the Dreamweaver's power and put an end to its malevolent influence. Their journey took them through enchanting landscapes where they encountered whimsical creatures and overcame treacherous trials. They consulted ancient prophecies, sought the guidance of wise spirits, and unravelled riddles that tested the depths of their knowledge. At last, they arrived at the heart of the Fae realm, a mystical sanctuary hidden within a labyrinth of dreams and nightmares. The sanctuary pulsed with an otherworldly energy, its walls adorned with intricate tapestries depicting the history and essence of the Fae. As Emily and her companions entered the sanctuary, a hush fell over them. They stood in awe of the majestic chamber, its ceiling adorned with a mesmerizing constellation of stars that seemed to come alive with each breath. In the centre of the chamber, atop a pedestal, rested a crystalline orb, the source of the Dreamweaver's power. Its ethereal glow cast a soft, soothing light, but its presence held an underlying darkness, a twisting essence that threatened to unravel the delicate balance of the Fae realm. Emily approached the orb, her heart filled with determination. She extended her hand, hesitating for a moment, before gripping it firmly. A surge of energy coursed through her, intertwining with her own inner strength. As the energy surged, the Dreamweaver materialized before them, a figure draped in shadows, its eyes gleaming with a malevolent glow. It lashed out, attempting to defend the orb that held its power. But Emily and her companions stood united, their knowledge and resilience guiding their every move. They channeled their collective energy, forming a protective barrier against the Dreamweaver's onslaught. With unwavering focus, Emily and her companions unleashed a barrage of spells, their magic colliding with the darkness that enveloped the Dreamweaver. A battle of wills ensued, the very fabric of the Fey realm trembling under the weight of their confrontation. As the clash reached its crescendo, Emily summoned her deepest reserves of strength. She tapped into her connection with the supernatural, her spirit intertwining with the essence of the Fey realm itself. With a surge of power, Emily unleashed a brilliant burst of light, a beacon of hope that shattered the darkness surrounding the Dreamweaver. The malevolent force recoiled, its grip on the orb weakening. In a final act of defiance, the Dreamweaver unleashed one last wave of darkness, threatening to consume everything in its path. But Emily, fueled by her determination to protect the Fey realm and restore its harmony, summoned a force of pure light, banishing the Dreamweaver once and for all. The sanctuary quivered with the echoes of their victory, the crystalline orb glowing with newfound purity. The nightmares that had plagued the Fey folk dissipated, replaced by dreams filled with wonder and joy. The Fey folk, grateful and relieved, gathered around Emily and her companions, their voices blending in a harmonious chorus of gratitude. They expressed their eternal gratitude for restoring balance and harmony to their realm. As they bid farewell to the Fey folk, Emily and her companions returned to Willowbrook, their hearts filled with a renewed sense of purpose. They knew that their adventures were far from over, that the supernatural world held countless mysteries waiting to be unravelled. But for now, they embraced the tranquility of Willowbrook, the whispers of the supernatural swirling around them. They would continue their research, their exploration, and their commitment to safeguarding the delicate balance between the realms. As the sun set over Willowbrook, casting its golden hues across the town, Emily and her companions stood at the threshold of new possibilities. The mysteries of the supernatural awaited, and they would face them with unwavering courage and determination. Chapter 2. Echoes of the Past. The tranquil streets of Willowbrook bustled with activity as Emily and her companions returned from their journey in the Fey realm. They carried with them the memories of their triumph, but their minds were already consumed by thoughts of the next adventure that awaited. As the days passed, Emily found herself drawn to the town's historical archives, a treasure trove of forgotten tales and untold stories. Among the dusty shelves and aged manuscripts, she stumbled upon an ancient journal, its pages yellowed with time. Intrigued, Emily opened the journal and was instantly transported to a different era, a time when Willowbrook was just a fledgling settlement nestled in the embrace of the surrounding countryside. The journal belonged to a resident named Samuel Hawthorne, a town elder who had witnessed strange occurrences in Willowbrook. Samuel chronicled the rise of supernatural phenomena in the town, a surge in otherworldly encounters that had culminated in a mysterious event, a gathering of spirits from the past. As Emily delved deeper into Samuel's accounts, she discovered that the gathering had taken place on the outskirts of town, in an abandoned cemetery said to be haunted by restless souls. It was rumoured that the spirits had appeared to deliver a message, a warning of a looming darkness that would threaten Willowbrook's very existence. Intrigued by the journal's revelations, Emily assembled her companions and set out to investigate the cemetery. They arrived at twilight, the air thick with a sense of anticipation. Moonlight cast eerie shadows among the tombstones, and a cool breeze whispered through the ancient trees. As they cautiously entered the cemetery, they felt a tingling in the air, an echo of the supernatural power that had drawn the spirits to this place so long ago. The spirits of Willowbrook's past seemed to stir, their presence palpable. Suddenly, The ethereal forms materialized before Emily and her companions, figures clad in outdated attire, their expressions filled with a mix of sorrow and urgency. They beckoned, urging the group to listen to their message. Through whispers carried on the wind, the spirits spoke of an ancient curse, a malevolent force that had been unleashed upon Willowbrook centuries ago. The curse had laid dormant, its effects hidden beneath layers of time, but now it threatened to resurface, ready to plunge the town into darkness once more. The spirits implored Emily and her companions to uncover the truth behind the curse, to break its hold on the town and prevent its imminent return. They revealed cryptic clues, guiding them to forgotten places and hidden artifacts that held the key to unravelling the curse's origins. Driven by a sense of duty and determination, Emily and her companions embarked on a quest through Willowbrook, following the spirit's guidance. They traversed forgotten tunnels beneath the town, explored ancient ruins concealed in the surrounding hills, and deciphered cryptic riddles etched into weathered stone. With each clue unravelled, they pieced together a dark tale, a tale of betrayal, vengeance, and a desperate act that had triggered the curse. The curse had bound the spirits of the past to the town, their unrest serving as a constant reminder of the darkness that loomed. Through their relentless pursuit of truth, Emily and her companions uncovered a hidden chamber deep beneath Willowbrook, a place where the curse's origin lay dormant. Within the chamber, they discovered an ancient artifact, an amulet pulsating with dark energy, the source of the curse's power. Bracing themselves for a final confrontation, Emily and her companions channeled their collective strength. They confronted the malevolence that emanated from the amulet, their resolve unwavering. With a surge of magic and will, they shattered the amulet, severing the ties that bound the curse to Willowbrook. A surge of energy swept through the chamber, dissipating the darkness that had plagued the town for centuries. As the last remnants of the curse faded, a sense of relief washed over the group. The spirits of Willowbrook's past appeared once more, their expressions transformed with gratitude and peace. They slowly dissipated, their ethereal forms merging with the surrounding air, finally finding solace and release. With the curse broken, Willowbrook underwent a profound transformation. The townspeople felt a renewed sense of hope and joy as the weight of the past was lifted from their shoulders. Laughter and warmth returned to the streets, and a newfound harmony settled upon the once troubled town. Emily and her companions were hailed as heroes, their courage and determination celebrated by the townspeople. Yet they remained humble, knowing that their true victory lay not only in the breaking of the curse, but in the unity and resilience of the community they had come to cherish. In the wake of their triumph, Emily realized that the supernatural mysteries of Willowbrook were far from exhausted. The town had become a beacon, drawing both curious seekers and those in need of guidance. The Institute flourished, welcoming a new generation of scholars, adventurers, and those seeking to understand the intricacies of the supernatural world. Emily and her companions embraced their roles as mentors and guardians, sharing their knowledge and experiences with the eager minds that flocked to Willowbrook. Together, they continued to explore the supernatural realm, unearthing forgotten legends, untangling enigmatic prophecies, and protecting the delicate balance between the mortal and the supernatural. And as the sun set over Willowbrook, casting its warm hues across the town, Emily stood at the heart of the Institute, her gaze filled with a mixture of gratitude and anticipation. The mysteries of the supernatural awaited, and she knew that their journey was far from over. The whispers of the town and the echoes of its past intertwined, carrying with them the promise of new adventures, new discoveries, and the enduring spirit of a small country town nestled in the embrace of the supernatural. With a renewed sense of purpose, Emily stepped forward, ready to embrace the unknown and continue the legacy that had been forged through bravery, curiosity, and an unyielding belief in the power of the supernatural. For in Willowbrook, the boundaries between the ordinary and the extraordinary blurred, and the mysteries of the supernatural would forever be woven into the fabric of their lives. Chapter 3. Whispers in the Wind. In the aftermath of breaking the curse that had plagued Willowbrook, the town revelled in a newfound sense of peace and prosperity. The institute flourished, bustling with students and researchers eager to explore the realms of the supernatural. Emily and her companions, now revered as seasoned experts, continued their role as mentors and guides, imparting their wisdom and experiences to the next generation. As the seasons changed and the vibrant colours of autumn painted the landscape, a gentle breeze whispered through the town, carrying with it a sense of anticipation. Strange occurrences began to unravel. Whispers in the wind, peculiar sightings, and unexplained phenomena that left the townsfolk in awe and curiosity. Emily sensed the shift in the supernatural currents. She knew that Willowbrook was once again on the precipice of an extraordinary discovery. Gathering her companions, she set out to investigate the source of these ethereal whispers that danced on the breeze. Guided by their intuition and the subtle guidance of the supernatural realm, Emily and her companions found themselves deep within the heart of Willowbrook's enchanting forest. There, hidden among ancient trees and moss-covered stones, they discovered a mystical grove, a place where the boundaries between the mortal and supernatural realms blurred. Within the grove, wisps of ethereal light flickered, forming intricate patterns that seemed to communicate in a language only the chosen could decipher. The whispers grew louder, their voices blending into a symphony of secrets and mysteries waiting to be unveiled. As Emily and her companions stepped into the grove, a powerful presence enveloped them. They felt the touch of ancient spirits, their words resonating deep within their souls. The spirits spoke of a forgotten prophecy, a prophecy that foretold the rise of a hidden power, one that had the potential to reshape the supernatural realm itself. To unlock this power, Emily and her companions had to embark on a quest, an arduous journey that would test their resolve and unravel the secrets of the grove. They were tasked with collecting 3 sacred artifacts scattered throughout the land, each holding a piece of the enigmatic power foretold in the prophecy. With determination in their hearts, Emily and her companions ventured forth, their footsteps guided by the whispers in the wind. They traversed treacherous terrains, braved ancient ruins, and delved into the depths of forgotten caves, encountering mythical creatures and overcoming formidable trials along the way. Their first destination led them to the shimmering shores of Lake Serenity, where a mythical seashell lay hidden beneath the crystalline waters. It was said that the seashell held the essence of the water elementals, guardians of the lake's mystical powers. Emily dived into the depths, the water embracing her as she swam deeper, her hand outstretched toward the glimmering shell resting on the lake bed. With a surge of energy, she grasped it tightly, feeling the ancient power coursing through her veins. Their next quest took them high into the misty peaks of the Whispering Mountains, where an ancient stone tablet was said to be guarded by a reclusive tribe of mountain spirits. The tablet held the secrets of the earth elementals, the guardians of the mountain's enduring strength. Braving treacherous paths and navigating through dense fog, Emily and her companions reached the sacred cavern where the tribe resided. Through negotiation and respect, they earned the tribe's trust, and the stone tablet was bestowed upon them. As Emily held it, she felt a connection to the earth's energy grounding her and empowering her with resilience. The final leg of their journey led them to the heart of an ancient forest where a mystical amulet lay hidden within the hollow of an ancient tree that had witnessed the passage of countless seasons. Legends spoke of the amulet as the embodiment of the forest spirit, the essence of the woodlands, and the guardianship of the nature spirit. Emily and her companions ventured deep into the forest, following the subtle whispers that guided them. They navigated through the dense foliage, their senses attuned to the subtle energies that pulsed through the ancient tree. As they approached the hollowed tree, a profound stillness enveloped them, a reverence for the sacredness of the moment. With utmost care, Emily reached into the hollow and retrieved the amulet. As she clasped it in her hand, a surge of raw energy coursed through her, merging with the essence of the forest. She could hear the whispers of the nature spirits, their voices resonating with the harmony of the natural world. With the 3 sacred artifacts now in their possession, Emily and her companions returned to the mystical grove, their hearts filled with anticipation. As they arrived, the whispers in the wind grew louder, their messages intertwining to form a clear vision, a vision of a hidden altar where the artifacts were to be united, unlocking the prophecy's dormant power. Together, they approached the central dais of the grove, an intricately carved stone platform that emanated an aura of ancient power. Placing the seashell, the stone tablet, and the amulet upon the altar, they watched as the artifacts resonated with one another, creating a harmonious symphony of energy. A blinding light erupted from the altar, engulfing Emily and her companions. They felt a surge of power, a merging of their spirits with the prophesied force. The barrier between the mortal realm and the supernatural realm wavered, granting them glimpses of the unseen and unfathomable. In this transcendent state, they beheld the future of Willowbrook, a future where the town would become a beacon of supernatural knowledge, a sanctuary for those seeking solace and understanding in a world fraught with uncertainty. Emily saw herself and her companions leading the charge, guiding others in their exploration of the supernatural realm and protecting the delicate balance between the 2 worlds. As the vision faded, the group stood in awe, their souls infused with purpose and determination. They knew that their role in the unfolding prophecy was not just about unlocking power, but about using that power responsibly, ensuring the harmony and coexistence of all realms. With the artifacts returned to their rightful places and the whispers in the wind now softened, Emily and her companions emerged from the mystical grove. They carried within them the weight of their newfound purpose, ready to embark on the next chapter of their supernatural journey. Willowbrook embraced their return with open arms, the townsfolk sensing the shift in their presence, the deeper connection they now held with the supernatural realm. The institute buzzed with excitement as students and scholars eagerly sought their guidance and wisdom. Emily and her companions resumed their roles as mentors, delving into the mysteries of the supernatural world, uncovering forgotten legends and offering guidance to those who sought their aid. Their adventures continued, but now with a heightened awareness of the responsibility they carried. And as the seasons turned, bringing with them the ebb and flow of time, Willowbrook stood as a testament to the enduring spirit of a small country town, forever intertwined with the supernatural mysteries that whispered through its street. Chapter 4. Shadows of Betrayal. The town of Willowbrook basked in the glow of newfound supernatural knowledge and the harmonious coexistence between the mortal and supernatural realms. The institute flourished, attracting scholars and adventurers from far and wide, all drawn to the town's reputation as a haven for those seeking understanding and protection in the face of the unknown. Emily and her companions, their role as mentors firmly established, found themselves immersed in a world of teaching, researching, and guiding the eager minds that flocked to Willowbrook. Yet beneath the veneer of serenity, shadows began to creep, whispering of an underlying darkness threatening to disrupt the delicate balance they had fought so hard to achieve. It started with subtle signs, a chilling breeze where none should be, a flicker of movement in the corner of one's eye, and a sense of unease that settled like a weight on the town's inhabitants. Emily couldn't ignore the mounting tension, and she knew that it was her duty to investigate and protect Willowbrook once more. Gathering her trusted companions, Emily set out to uncover the source of the growing unrest. They delved into the town's history, seeking answers within its forgotten tales and hidden secrets. It was during their research that they stumbled upon a name long lost to time, but one that carried whispers of treachery and betrayal. The name belonged to a former resident of Willowbrook, Cyrus Blackthorne. a once respected scholar who had disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Rumours swirled that Cyrus had dabbled in forbidden knowledge, delving into dark arts that had led to his eventual downfall. Driven by curiosity and a need for answers, Emily and her companions sought out the remnants of Cyrus's former dwelling, a secluded cottage on the outskirts of town. The cottage stood in eerie silence, the air heavy with the residue of ancient spells and forgotten incantations. As they explored the cottage, they discovered a hidden chamber concealed beneath a loose floorboard. Within the chamber lay a worn journal, its pages filled with cryptic symbols and passages that hinted at a forbidden ritual, a ritual that would grant untold power to its practitioner. Emily's heart sank as she realized the truth. The growing darkness that loomed over Willowbrook was tied to Cyrus Blackthorn and his desperate pursuit of power. The journal hinted at a plan to unleash an ancient entity, a malevolent force that had been imprisoned long ago for its insatiable hunger for power and destruction. Determined to stop the impending disaster, Emily and her companions set forth on a race against time. They uncovered ancient texts, consulted wise seers, and sought the aid of powerful allies from both the mortal and supernatural realms. The fate of Willowbrook hung in the balance, and failure was not an option. Their search led them to a hidden underground chamber, buried deep beneath the town. The chamber pulsated with dark energy, the walls etched with sigils and wards meant to contain the ancient entity. But the wards were weakening, the cracks spreading like veins across the chamber's surface. As they stepped into the chamber, a wave of malevolence washed over them, a chilling reminder of the imminent threat they faced. They could sense the entity's presence, a force of darkness and chaos that hungered for release. With the knowledge gained from their research and the guidance of their allies, Emily and her companions prepared to perform a counter-ritual, one that would reinforce the weakened wards and banish the entity back to its prison. Surrounded by a circle of protection, their voices rose in unison, invoking ancient incantations and channeling their collective energy. The chamber trembled, the air crackling with raw power as they battled against the entity's relentless resistance. The very fabric of the chamber seemed to convulse, as if fighting against their efforts to seal away the darkness. Sweat dripped from their brows, their voices strained with the weight of their incantations. Emily could feel the entity's power pressing against the protective barrier, its tendrils of malevolence trying to seep through the cracks in reality. But they refused to yield. With unwavering resolve, Emily and her companions channeled their collective strength, drawing upon the deep connection to the supernatural realm. Their spirits intertwined, forming a unified front against the encroaching darkness. Suddenly, the chamber shook violently, the walls groaning under the immense pressure. It was as if the very fabric of reality trembled on the edge of collapse. Emily's heart pounded in her chest, each beat echoing with determination. She refused to let Willowbrook succumb to the shadows of betrayal. As the climax of the ritual approached, a blinding surge of energy burst forth from the circle, radiating pure light. It engulfed the chamber, pushing back the darkness, and the entity's wails of fury filled the air. With one final surge of power, the wards solidified, sealing the entity's prison once more. The chamber fell silent, its air heavy with the aftermath of the battle. Emily and her companions breathed a collective sigh of relief, their bodies trembling with exhaustion. They had succeeded. The darkness that had threatened to consume Willowbrook was banished, and the town was once again safe from the clutches of betrayal. Emily and her companions stood as guardians, protectors of the delicate balance between the mortal and the supernatural. Word of their triumph spread throughout Willowbrook, filling the townsfolk with gratitude and renewed hope. They celebrated the bravery and unwavering dedication of Emily and her companions, recognizing their sacrifices in preserving the town's harmony. But even in the wake of victory, Emily couldn't shake the lingering sense of unease. She knew that the battle against the supernatural forces was a perpetual one, that darkness would always seek a foothold in the world. And so she and her companions remained vigilant, their resolve unyielding. As the days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Willowbrook thrived under their watchful guidance. The Institute continued to attract seekers of knowledge, while the townspeople revelled in the vibrant energy of their revitalized community. Emily and her companions resumed their roles as mentors and protectors, sharing their experiences and wisdom, nurturing a new generation of scholars and defenders of the supernatural. They vowed to keep the shadows of betrayal at bay to ensure that Willowbrook would always stand as a beacon of light against the encroaching darkness. And as the sun set over the town, casting a warm glow upon its streets, Emily looked out at the tranquil landscape, feeling a profound sense of gratitude. The battles they had fought, the mysteries they had unravelled, each had played a part in shaping the destiny of Willowbrook. The journey was far from over. Emily knew that new challenges would arise, new secrets waiting to be unveiled, but she stood tall, her heart ablaze with the eternal flame of determination. For in the small country town of Willowbrook, where the supernatural and the ordinary intertwined, Emily and her companions would forever be guardians of its mystical tapestry. Chapter 5. Echoes of Legacy. Time passed, and Willowbrook continued to thrive under the watchful eye of Emily and her companions. The town became a sanctuary of knowledge, a place where the supernatural and the mortal harmoniously coexisted. Scholars, adventurers, and those seeking solace found solace within its borders, drawn by the town's reputation as a beacon of enlightenment. Emily, now a respected figure in the supernatural community, found herself reflecting on the journey that had led her to this point. The trials, the mysteries, and the battles against darkness had shaped her in ways she never imagined. And while she had accomplished much, she knew that her journey was far from over. In the quiet hours of the evening, as the sun cast a warm glow over the town, Emily sat in the peaceful confines of her study. The shelves were lined with ancient tomes, their pages filled with forgotten lore and tales of forgotten realms. She immersed herself in the knowledge, seeking answers to the lingering questions that tugged at her soul. It was during one such evening that a letter arrived, an aged parchment sealed with a wax stamp bearing an emblem long forgotten. Intrigued, Emily broke the seal and unravelled the message. The letter spoke of an ancestral legacy, a hidden lineage that she had been unaware of. It revealed that Emily was not just a mere scholar and protector of Willowbrook, but part of a bloodline that had been entrusted with a sacred duty, a duty that had been passed down through generation. Her heart raced with a mixture of curiosity and trepidation. The letter spoke of a final trial, a test that would determine her worthiness to carry the legacy forward. It beckoned her to embark on a journey to a distant land, an ancient temple concealed within the dense jungles of a far-off country. Emily knew that she could not ignore this call, for her destiny was intertwined with the legacy of her ancestors. She gathered her companions, those who had stood by her side through the trials and triumphs, and shared the contents of the letter. Together, they made preparations for the arduous journey that awaited them. They delved into ancient texts, consulted maps, and sought the guidance of wise sages who possessed knowledge of the hidden temple. After weeks of travel, braving treacherous terrain and facing formidable challenges, Emily and her companions arrived at the hidden temple, the culmination of their journey. The air hummed with ancient power, and a sense of anticipation hung in the air. As they stepped through the temple's threshold, they were met with a labyrinthine maze, its walls adorned with intricate carvings and mystical symbols. They navigated through the maze, their steps guided by intuition and the echoes of their ancestors' guidance. Finally, they reached the heart of the temple, a vast chamber bathed in ethereal light. At its centre stood an ancient pedestal, upon which rested a single artifact, the final test of Emily's worthiness. With measured steps, Emily approached the pedestal. The artifact shimmered with an otherworldly glow, its energy pulsating with a resonance that spoke to her soul. She knew that this was not just a physical test, but a test of her character, her integrity, and her unwavering commitment to the supernatural world. As she reached out to touch the artifact, a surge of energy coursed through her. Visions flashed before her eyes, her ancestors, their trials and their triumphs. She witnessed the legacy she carried, the weight of responsibility that had been passed down through generations. In that moment, Emily embraced her destiny. She accepted the legacy and vowed to carry it forward with honour and reverence. Her companions, witnessing her transformation, felt a sense of awe and renewed purpose in the presence of Emily's profound acceptance of her ancestral legacy. They knew that their journey had led them to this pivotal moment where their roles as protectors and guardians would transcend the boundaries of a small country town. With the artifact now in her possession, Emily felt a surge of power course through her veins. It was not a power born of dominance or control, but a power that stemmed from deep understanding and respect for the supernatural realm. She knew that her purpose was to use this newfound strength to preserve the delicate balance between worlds and guide others on their own paths of discovery. Returning to Willowbrook, Emily and her companions were greeted with a mix of excitement and reverence. The townsfolk sensed the transformation that had taken place within them, the weight of their enhanced purpose radiating from their very being. The Institute became a hub of knowledge and enlightenment, drawing seekers from all corners of the world who sought guidance from the legendary protectors of Willowbrook. Under Emily's leadership, the Institute expanded its reach, offering a diverse array of programs and initiatives aimed at nurturing supernatural understanding and fostering harmony between realms. Scholars delved into ancient texts, uncovering forgotten secrets and unlocking the mysteries of the supernatural world. Adventurers embarked on quests to distant lands, forging alliances and unraveling enigmatic puzzles. Willowbrook blossomed into a haven of supernatural knowledge, a sanctuary where all who sought solace and understanding could find refuge. Emily and her companions guided, mentored, and protected, their wisdom and experiences serving as beacons of light in the ever-changing landscape of the supernatural realm. But amidst the triumphs and successes, Emily remained humbled by the legacy she carried. She knew that the path she tread was not without challenges. New threats and mysteries would arise, testing their mettle and resolve. Yet she was resolute in her commitment to safeguard the delicate equilibrium between the mortal and the supernatural. As the years rolled by, Willowbrook became renowned as a place of enlightenment and harmony, an enduring testament to the enduring spirit of a small country town and the legacy of its protectors. Emily's name and the names of her companions would be etched in the annals of supernatural history, forever remembered as champions of understanding and guardians of balance. And so, the story of Willowbrook, its supernatural mysteries, and the legacy of Emily and her companions continued to unfold. As new generations took up the mantle, the town flourished, and the echoes of their legacy reverberated through the ages, inspiring all who came after to embrace their own destinies and protect the bonds that bound the realms together. In the final chapter, the legacy of Willowbrook lives on, carried forward by the unwavering dedication and unyielding spirit of those who walk in the footsteps of Emily and her companion.